YK Osiris started rapping back in 2017, but ain't really blow up till early 2019 with his hit Worth It. But YK ain't even start his career off good. Right after blowing up and getting his first check, he blew it. So the first big rap check was $1 million, and he blew that in less than 8 months. And in the interview, he was like, I'm happy that situation happened to me. It helped me become better with my money. It helped me to learn. It made me a better person. But while all this was happening and his career was going up and he had all this success coming toward him, something crazy happened in the background. September 7th, 2019, YK Osiris threw a birthday party and his at the time girlfriend came. Everything was fine. Folk had a good time until YK slipped up. So, YK having all this money and fame just rushing into his life, it was kind of expected he would have been texting other women. And he was. And so, he at his party with his girl, they chilling. She look over at this nigga phone and see a picture of some half girl. And his GF was not with it. She was on hot. As soon as she seen the picture, she started spazzing, cussing, yelling, throwing everything, basically crashed the whole party. And as they was arguing, YK allegedly snapped. He allegedly said he was gonna and chased her up a flight of stairs into the bathroom where they started fighting. It eventually got broke up and it left a lot of marks on both of them, which in turn helped with him getting arrested. So right after everything happened, everybody left, the girl ended up calling the cops. And what happened next was in the media. 2 months after the whole situation, 12 was ready to get YK. After them sitting there for months trying to figure everything out, get all the right information, the right charges, everything. They caught him in November 5th, 2019. YK Osiris was arrested for felony AG. Can't say what it actually is because YouTube did not be playing. They'll restrict this video so fast. But after he got picked up, he sat for a few weeks. At first his bond got denied, but later on he got out. And if it wasn't obvious, this was the first real big L in his career. Early in the 2020, YK was on what looked like a press run. He was just going around the states, going to some schools, and ended up at one school and had something to say. When he said this, it had a lot of mixed reviews. Some people was like, yeah, bro, that makes sense. Like, you really talking like these rappers don't know what they got going on. A lot of these rappers be dumb. But on the other hand, a lot of people was talking about something I ain't spoke about yet. So just a couple days before this, YK Osiris went out and spent $500 on a regular ass haircut. I want you to look at the haircut. Tell me, is that a $500 haircut?
I paid $500 for my haircut. Y'all niggas need to pay $500. Y'all be getting $20 behind haircuts. Y'all haircut be always saluting the stars and stuff. Nigga, I'm gonna make sure my haircut's straight.
YK Barber just clowning. He charged him $500 for a $25 haircut. Like, come on, bro. And you got the audacity to get on the video and call other rappers stupid? Look at what you doing. He was really making fun of people like, bro, y'all cuss is $20. I'm paying $500. Bro, that's not a flex. That is you being dumb. Be real. But look, I ain't gonna tell no grown man how to spend his money. But this was just the beginning of all the clowning that was gonna come later on in his career. Right? People was like, yeah, some rappers don't be smart, but you just like them. Spending $500 on the cut, calling other people dumb. Like, come on now. Off rip, you can see YK kind of falling into the same trap Trippie Redd did. Everybody clowning him at the beginning of his career. YK was starting to become a cornball. But to make that whole situation worse, just a few months after the whole $500 haircut, YK decided to hop in the ring with Lil TJ for fun. And look, even though it was just for fun, the internet's still gonna do what they do best. Come up with any and everything or make a situation way worse than what it was. I'm not gonna lie, YK low-key set himself up. He did get laid out, and that's embarrassing, especially for him just to come in the game and already getting hate. Y'all know he was getting cooked. But even though everybody was clowning him, doing whatever, it was more than just the internet getting involved. The master snitch got involved, 6ix9ine. So leading up to Lil TJ and YK Osiris' little friendly one-on-one, 6ix9ine seen it and got the trolling right away. Off rip, he was on bad timing. As soon as they posted that, was like, oh, YK soft, blah, 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 coming at YK crazy, which ended up with them beefing for a few days. 6ix9ine had got on live. He was talking crazy to YK, and the people in the comments was like, yeah, he cooking him. They felt like YK was getting cooked by 6ix9ine. And like I done said plenty of times in this video, you just got into the game and you getting clowned this bad. Oh my God, come on. They were just going back and forth, hurting YK reputation more. And I don't think y'all understand how bad it is for somebody's career for them to just come in the game and getting so much hate. He hadn't even been in the game for over 2 years yet, and people was already clowning him like he was the laughing stock of the hip-hop community, bro. I don't know how it keep getting worse, but it do. But before I even get to this next part of the video, is you even sub? How you 5 minutes into the video and still ain't dropped no sub yet? Go ahead, press that red button. Right around the time he fought Lil TJ, he was supposed to do the same with Polo G, but he changed his mind. Just for the record, Funna said he good on the boxing match at YK Osiris. He had to rethink it. We gonna play basketball instead. That's my boy though. Now look, even though Polo G ain't mean no ill will with that statement, the internet took it as that and clowned him some more. He's like, YK Osiris getting clowned every other week. But I guess YK was feeling himself. Bro was trying to box everybody. He even DM'd Drake at one point. And before I read this DM, I'm gonna let you know this was cringe. Like, I was really cringing reading what he said to Drake. YK gonna DM Drake and say, I'm trying to box you now, LOL. I'm just playing. You gonna beat the out of me. At least you know your limits. Oh my God. As a grown ass man, why would you say that? Look, bro, as a grown man, why would you say another grown man can beat you? Like, come on. You already hate it. People already look at you like a clown. So why is you gonna get on here and make it worse for yourself? You gonna put yourself in a deeper hole than what you already was in. I'm just playing. You gonna beat the out of me. Bro, what are you talking about? You was a grown man. Crazy part is, all this happened in just 2020. And you probably thinking like, bro, it can't get no worse for this nigga. No, bro. He ended 2020 on a crazier note. This nigga went viral, but not for something good.
In 2021, I'm the new king of R&B, baby.
The whole industry was clowning him for this trash ass fit. I don't know why he put this on. I don't know why he recorded a video with it on. I don't know why he said what he said in the video, bro. You are not the king of R&B, my nigga. Come on, tee up, bro. Right after this came, well, 21 Savage was clowning this nigga so hard. Like, for like a week straight, 21 was just on his ass. And with 21 doing it, you know other people was gonna do it. On the original video, it was so many different rappers just in the comments clowning, bro. And I just know this was a bad time for this nigga, bro. Like, you gotta think about it. He just recorded a video. He was like, oh yeah, it's just recording a video for 2021. Like, yeah, I'm ready for the new year. And this nigga just got clowned. Then he kept trying to defend himself, and it was just making it worse. He was like, oh, but if your favorite rapper had this on, y'all wouldn't clown him? Probably not. But you gotta think about who you is. You already hate it. You easy for the people to pick on, so they just gonna do what they do best. The internet a rough place, bro.
Dog, favorite rapper with that jacket. Ooh, that raw. That raw. Oh, now wearing the jacket's a damn problem. Y'all niggas crazy,
But
man.
look, after the rough year 2020 and the rough start to 2021, he was gone for some months. He was cooling. But it's like the world just got something against, bro. After cooling for a few months, he came back and dug himself into an even deeper hole. So if you remember the whole thing about him saying how stupid rappers are, he turned around and did probably the dumbest thing I seen a rapper do. Now look, this nigga spent $325,000 on some earrings that looked regular. It wasn't like no crazy looking earrings. Like, it wasn't nothing. You could be like, oh yeah, I know he spent good money on that. They just look like some regular earrings. They look like these shits right here. Like, come on, bro. You dropped $300,000 on some earrings. And I'm really bringing this up because it's gonna be important in a second. Right after this whole earring situation, he got into something else with Drake. Again, YK and Drake is real close. Like, YK be at Drake's house a lot. They spend a lot of time together. Like, they homeboys. And they was doing what the homeboys do. They was betting on some basketball. And so Drake and YK 1v1. And Drake was like, nigga, you owe me 60K. They put up a 60K bet. Drake was like, you can either give me the 60K or you can sing in front of me right now. And you know what he did. He sung that song for Drake.
I'm not Baby, I'm not Boosie. You don't owe me no 2 rags, 5 rags. You owe me 60 bands. I'm playing the song right now. You ready?
But past that, right? So he with a little baby and they end up at Iceboxing. Baby doing some thinking. He like, you know what? This nigga owe Drake some money. He owe me some money too. So on video, he was like, where my money at? Like, nigga, you owe me 5,000. And you know, like I done said before, social media make everything 10 times worse. Every corner of the internet was looking at the YK and clowning them. You owe Lil Baby and Drake money, and you be getting bitched by Drake? Like, come on. And once again, another rough year for YK Osiris. But right before the year was over, he lost them $325,000 earrings I just talked about. He was on social media begging people to let him know if they found him. This nigga said, I'll give you 60,000 if you could tell me where them earrings at. And the internet clowned him once again. But right around this time, he went public with something. As you could imagine, after getting all this hate on the internet from every single rapper, every single rap fan, every single media outlet, every single article, it had to do something to his mental. And it did. He started an IG live crying and saying like he don't got nobody around him and he feels so alone and like he felt like he about to crash out. Bro, it was really only a matter of time before this happened. He got so much hate and there ain't no telling what that could do to somebody. And going into 22, it was only getting worse, man. That year was filled with him getting trolled by Drake all the time and everybody clowning him for owing so many people money. But what really made me make this video happen a few days ago, y'all know them niggas who love watches be watching hard for people wearing fakes. And one of the watch lovers made an Instagram account trying to figure out who wearing fake watches or not. And you know who ended up on that account. That boy YK Osiris. It came out that he was wearing a fake Richard Mille. They exposed me. I do feel bad for YK Osiris sometimes. Even though some of what happened was on him, a lot of the hate was undeserved. Similar to Trippie Redd, who I'll talk about in this video right here.